welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams. And for Brooklyn, we've got Franz Wagner. Joel Embiid is out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Pippen in at the 1. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Now here's Ivey. Here's Embiid. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivey.
Here's Boozer. Pass to Tatum. Over Wagner. Tipped. And he gets it back. Count it. Good. Here's Pippen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
One shot.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. It's a three-point game. There's Tatum with the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Wagner, the pass to Moore. Pass to Pippen. The shot. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jayson Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Here's Pippen. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Moore. Ivey outside. 5 on the clock. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, well, Ivey is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Tatum against Wagner. Tatum drives in. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Ivey. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That one, no good. Good D by Porzingis. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Boozer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team. At the line for the Celtics. 2 shots.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Tatum, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Embiid. Got a piece of it. Oh, he tries a 3. Boozer grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wagner, the pass to Pippen. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Here's Boozer. Brooklyn with the board. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Now here's Brown, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And yep, it's good. Ivey's got 5 now.
Oh, so determined. Ivey just keeps coming at you.
Here's Tatum. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ivey outside. Williams grabs the board.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Boozer. He picked up 15 in their last win against Sacramento.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Tatum passes to Boozer. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Timeout called. Brooklyn. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of the season. Lots of miles traveled by everyone, including broadcasters. You got a favorite NBA city?
Hey, B.A., you are spot on, especially when it comes to us broadcasters. But a favorite NBA city? You know, I've always liked Atlanta.
And some changes here for the Celtics. John Collins checked in for Williams. Hachimura comes in for Porzingis. And Adams is subbed in for Brown. On the wing, Ivey. Clock at 6 to halt the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ivy's got 8.
What a quick trigger. Ivey has it, and now he doesn't. What a release.
Tatum with it. 14 points for him. Here's Collins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Whitehead, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Doesn't go that time.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
Pass to Collins. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And here's Ivey from the arc. The shot comes out.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Ivey. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Hachimura. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Free throw good, Hachimura. And both free throws good for Hachimura. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 15-point game. Ivey outside. Pass to Moore. No good on the shot. Hachimura with the defensive effort. And here's Middleton. Here's Sensabaugh. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Here's Collins. Unloads from 13. Got a piece of it. Here's Ivey. Driving in. And he jams it home with authority.
And Ivey plays with such tenacity. When he sees the lane open up, he knifes his way inside.
Now here's Adams. He's scoreless. Here's Hachimura. It's blocked. Fast break, Brooklyn. Fultz passes to Ivey. Here's Moore. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. 1:41 left in the first. Pass to Middleton. Knocks it loose. To the inside. A nice shot by Ivey. Ivey's got 12 points in the game.
And just active inside. Ivey's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Here's Middleton. Boston, no good that time either. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Whitehead. Collins defending. And Collins with the big block. Adams high post. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Middleton outside. Takes a three. The rebound by the Nets. Collins defending. Pass to Ivey. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And rejected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
For your next, Wendell Moore.
Here's Whitehead. 8 points in his last time out. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And so it's Jayson Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Boston has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Joel Embiid is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Boozer. From downtown, and again, Boston with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Wagner. From 9 feet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And the first one at the line is good. Pippen, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Nets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Wagner outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And down it goes. 2 points. Wagner's gotten his first points in this one.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside, Brown for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wagner outside. The baseline J. Pass to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Wagner, the pass to Embiid. Here's Pippen. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Boston.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line. Pippen. At the line 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brown passes to Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again.
Jayson Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pippen lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Pippen's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Boozer passes to Tatum. Launches it from deep. Brooklyn with the board.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Moore's shot is off. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen, B.A., is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines. To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And the Nets making a change here. Ivey's checked in.
Ivey.
To the middle. Right side Brown. On the wing, Tatum. This one for 3. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. Drops in the 3. Pippen's got 12 points in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Boozer. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Their focus is sharp tonight. You can see it at the free throw line, shooting almost 90% from there.
Here's Pippen. He's got 12. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2.
I hate the idea that people call it the
Take a break.
bubble
Take a break.
title. Please
2
know
shots.
that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
No good on that one. Good on the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
It's stolen away. Here's more. No points so far. Pippen, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Boozer. Got a hand on it. Now Ivey. Pass to Pippen. Back to Ivey. Shoots over Tatum. Denied by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
They get it back. Here's Boozer. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Wagner inside, pounded by Tatum, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
When you play the forward position as Wagner does, you've got to be willing to continue to play through contact. Regardless of if there's a foul, play through it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wagner.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
So the Nets making a switch here. Moore's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Collins checked in. Hits both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Brown against Ivey. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Tatum. And there's the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And here's Ivey from the arc. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
There's Tatum with the 3. And Ivey pulls it down.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the Nets, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Collins from behind the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And here's Ivey from the arc. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Tatum. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Collins with the rebound. Boston has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Pass to Brown. Inside. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Boozer, hounded by Fultz. Pass to Middleton. And they get it back. Collins passes to Hachimura. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him. The Nets have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Here's Moore. Adams covering. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Adams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Fultz. Pass to Ivey. Fires for 3. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Boozer. Ooh, nice D from Fultz.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Ivey.
Oh, so hard to stay with Ivey when he's dancing with the ball.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Adams. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Fultz. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Moore. Hachimura covering. Outside for Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Middleton outside. Adams against Ivey. To the left side wing. And he's going for the lob. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball. Fultz passes to Moore. Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. Offensive board. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And here's Adams from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Fultz. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Embiid, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Celtics also making a change. Robert Williams checked in for Hachimura. Here's Boozer. He's got 7. Pass to Adams. Over Ivey. Boston again missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Here's Whitehead. No points yet. Over Middleton. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton looking around. Pass to Boozer. Williams in the post. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Jayson Tatum in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals. Blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up drill. And I'd be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Robert Williams. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
I love when Jayson Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Shooting for Boston, Jayson Tatum. 1 time from the line.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
From the moment Jayson Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jayson Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Here's Boozer after the basket by Brooklyn.
And great job to establish position and square up.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Moore. Over Porzingis. Good D by Porzingis.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Sinks the tray.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself now, Doris.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start, then the injury sets in, and obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
And the basket is good.
You know, the ability for Jayson Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Ivey passes to Embiid. Over Williams. And it's Embiid again missing.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Tatum, good.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Ivey. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Wagner. He has 6. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Here's Porzingis. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards. 5th, Jayson Tatum.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
A nice shot by Ivey.
Yeah, Ivey has been relentless, just working hard and finding himself looks.
Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Moore. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pippen's got 14 points for the game.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
From the elbow, they get the rebound. Williams lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Pippen. 14 points for him. Here's Moore. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Embiid can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Boozer. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Moore. Over Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
The Nets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Ivey passes to Pippen. Here's Moore. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Moore, defended by Brown. Moore's shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Celtics making their last shot. Wagner against Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got 8 points.
Some contact there, but Franz Wagner plays right through it.
Here's Brown. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
With one shot.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Here's Fultz. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Moore. Back to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Collins.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Boston's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And here's Adams. He has 6. Can't hit from in close. Brown against Fultz. Over Collins. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 14.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Adams. Here's Sensabaugh. Brown with it. Give him 8 points now. Here's Collins. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's Moore. Adams covering. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the break. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has got 8 points.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Fultz. No made baskets yet. Now here's Adams. The D's right on him. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Hachimura. It's deflected. Now here's Fultz. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Driving to the basket. Here's Moore. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of every opportunity.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It's on Markelle Fultz.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. And the Celtics making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. Well, the Nets shooting 35% in the third quarter. Fultz passes to Whitehead. Down low. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 18.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Brown, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Whitehead. Still without a bucket. Pass to Fultz. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, when Markelle Fultz is hitting jump shots, look out. It gives energy to the entire team.
I've heard coaches call Fultz the ultimate team guy. Sounds like a compliment, Doris.
Oh, it absolutely is, B.A. And you have to give Markelle Fultz a ton of credit. Here's a young man whose career started in as shaky a fashion as you could with the inability to shoot the basketball. He's turned himself into a legit threat as a scorer and a passer.
Here's Whitehead. The Celtics making their last shot, and it's blocked by Collins.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And it's Adams missing. Brooklyn has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Moore passes to Moore. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Middleton outside. Launches it. Brooklyn with the board. Right side Fultz. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Boston, 3rd.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
First one falls.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Boston's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Boozer. Blocked! Out left to the wing. Back to Fultz. Pass to Moore. Left side Fultz. Hey, expanding his range. Connects from downtown.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Here's Sensabaugh. Now Adams. Give him 8. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Whitehead. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 10. Pass to Collins. Here's Boozer. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Boston with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Joel Embiid. Jaden Ivey is out there with Wagner, and it's Pippen in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Pippen, pass to Embiid. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul, and those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't think back-to-backs are ever going away completely.
Now here's Ivey. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth personal foul.
And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Monday, the Golden State Warriors come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, the New Orleans Pelicans come to town.
And for their matchup with the Spurs, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Ivey against Adams. Boozer. That three's off the mark. Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Wagner against Tatum. And Wagner gets it to go.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Pass to Adams. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Wagner. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Ivey against Adams. Poked loose. And here's the fast break. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Reverses. Yes! Embiid from in close.
They're really working the paint now.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Boozer. Now Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Embiid. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
2 points. That one goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Sinks it from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Boozer, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So the Nets making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. And he sinks the second. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pippen, pass to Ivey. Here's Pippen. And he lobs it up top.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Boozer. The 11-footer keeps it alive. Joel Embiid with the board. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Ivey passes to Embiid. Ivey with the ball. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis against Ivey. Porzingis passes to Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. The Nets have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Ivey against Brown. Here's Moore. Shot clock at 6. Ivey against Brown. Brown with the block.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Here's Boozer. Back to Brown. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wagner. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Embiid passes to Moore. Here's Pippen. Back to Ivey. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Brown passes to Boozer. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Tatum's got 36 points.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Brooklyn calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jayson Tatum.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Pippen. The floater. And he lays it in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Nets. Ivey's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Moore. The 3 is up. And the Nets, another 3.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. The rebound by the Nets. Wagner outside. Here's Pippen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line, Pippen. At the line, 2 times.
And he drops the first. He's off on the second. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. They lead by 11. Here's Pippen, defended by Porzingis. Pippen, pass to Ivey. Here's Pippen. Embiid's got space. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Fultz, he's checked in for Pippen. And both free throws good for Brown. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. There's Fultz with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here's Fultz. Shot on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Here's Boozer. The rebound by the Nets. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ivey with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Moore. Ivey. And Porzingis with the block. Brown looking around. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Moore. Moore's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Inside, Embiid. Good D by Porzingis.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Moore. For the Nets. This one not looking good.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Ivey outside. Shoots over Brown. Rejected by Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
So skilled at keeping his balance through the contact. Jayson Tatum doing work.
Now here's Fultz. He's closely guarded. Step back and squared up.
Nice move to set up the jumper. That was pretty.
And for Boston, they're shooting about 32% during this fourth. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Here's Brown. The rebound by the Nets. Moore's got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. No dice from 9 feet. And the Celtics in possession here. It's a 13-point game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
They looked to run any time they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jayson Tatum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Now here's Fultz. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Moore. Back to Ivey. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.